Okay, so here's another video. Got a bit of a unique situation here. It appears that my DualSense controller, my Midnight Black DualSense controller, has stick drift, and I've tried a number of steps in order to repair it on my own, but it's not working. I tried cleaning the sticks to no avail, and I've tried a couple of troubleshooting steps from Sony, but no avail. So it looks like I'm going to have to end up sending the controller in to Sony in order to be factory repaired or replaced. And yeah, that's the issue that I'm suffering through right now. As you can see here on Ghost of Tsushima, I'm not even touching the controller. It's like literally right there. And the camera is just spinning around constantly in circles. I could stop it, right? Like, messing with the stick, it'll stop, but then it'll just start again. It causes a lot of inaccuracy, subtle movements on its own. But that's the level of intensity. As you can see, it's fully spinning around like real fast. So it's definitely like completely off. We tried updating the controller, resetting the controller, multiple troubleshooting steps, but nothing worked. So yeah, it's gonna have to be sent in because of the stick drift issue. The controller itself is not that old. It's only about a couple months out since I've had it. I know it looks kind of dirty here, but I mean, I normally clean it off, wipe it off, but it's very, you're gonna get a lot of fingerprints on it and things of that nature. But yeah, I've tried cleaning it on multiple occasions, and yeah, I believe it's this stick here. Yeah, it's this stick here that the issue is with. As you see, like I touch the stick, it stops, I let go, and it goes right back to doing it. So yeah, it's an issue. I've tried cleaning the stick with isopropyl alcohol and a cotton swab, but that didn't work. So yeah, next step is to send it in. Luckily I have two other controllers, so it's not that big of a deal, but it is disappointing. I thought that these newer colors had steps in order to try to avoid the stick drift. I believe that they changed the mechanism in which the sticks work, but apparently either this controller is maybe too old and it didn't get that update, or manufacture date or whatever it was, or those new steps that they've implemented didn't actually work to solve the issue. But either way, I now have stick drift on my controller, which is disappointing to say the least. But I mean, Sony's support were very helpful. The guy was, very polite, and we were, after diagnosing, the problem and the troubleshooting steps didn't work, he immediately set me up for a in warranty repair. He said, it's less than 12 months out, so we can go ahead and they're gonna ship me a box, and then I ship the controller along with the I have to have the actual receipt, or order confirmation information in the box, so they can make sure that the date is still within warranty, and then it ships to them within 3 days. They should be able to ship it back to me, whether they repair it or replace it. He said that they would replace it with another black controller if they were to replace it, and in the event that they don't have any black controllers, they can either opt to wait until they get some more in, or I could opt to just have them send me a default white controller. I won't do that because I want the black one specifically, but the option is there if I want it. So yeah, that's the current issue that I'm dealing with on the controller. I mean, otherwise it's a very nice controller. I really like these new DualSense controllers, but it is disappointing that stick drift is still an issue that we're dealing with. I mean, from my perspective, it looks like when it comes to these sticks, because of the issue being so prevalent in pretty much every console across the board on all their controllers and how fragile they are, I look at the thumbstick as a finite resource, and it definitely should be something that we should be able to just detach and replace. They should make it easier. I know a lot of the times these sticks are welded onto the board, and I don't think that's... I think in the future, what they need to do is just have it where the faceplate can easily be taken off. Snap the faceplate off, detach the stick, and replace it with another one whenever it goes bad, instead of having to completely, send the controller in. Because I mean, it's a regularly occurring issue, multiple generations, multiple consoles. So it's just the way that these controllers seem to work, or the way the mechanism works within the sticks. It's a finite resource, and I think the biggest or the easiest solution is to just have it where it's easily replaceable. But yeah, welding the sticks onto the board, I think, is you know, the problem. It's not something like these sticks, the way they work. It's not reliable enough for you to have to go through that much trouble in order you have to like unsolder the stick in order to take it off. Like if it was just an easy and quick replacement, I would just order a replacement stick. Open the controller up, take the stick out, and then put a new one in. But from my understanding, that's not the case. I'm not entirely sure about PlayStation. I know when it comes to Xbox, those sticks are definitely soldered onto the board. The PlayStation sticks may be different. I haven't looked into that, but I mean, the more likely it's probably soldered onto the board as well. So, yeah, just thought I'd give that little update. Catch you later.